stress, let's stress a little bit, and then let's stress better. Hands-on tools. I always love that. I don't like to just be in the theory of things. I like to go into the depths of it. So get comfortable, put anything that you have right now in your hands down, especially if these are sharp objects, and maybe even close your eyes, because let's go through the process of stressing better that Arch is teaching. So I would like you just to remember the last time or a significant time lately where you felt stress. Just go into the stress mind. Doesn't have to be traumatic, just something where you feel up, yep, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the sweat, I'm feeling the breath, I'm feeling the heart a little bit more accelerated. And now, Arch, take it from there.
Awesome. Well, first and foremost, you just thought yourself into an emotional state, a low vibrational emotional state. So, and we can just as easily think ourselves into a high vibrational emotional state. Super important. I've been doing a lot of work with a neuroscientist, Dr. Heidi Hanna, on this, and just engaging the science of the brain, the integrative neuroscience of the brain, on when we sense stress, when we sense it, when we sense it in our body, immediately engage your breath. And that happens, we sense it in about 1/8 of a second. And then our feelings start to change. Our feeling state changes in about 1/5 of a second. And then our brain follows, okay? And it's truncated. Like, we're part of our thinking brain is shut down because our limbic, our monkey and our lizard brains have taken over. So engaging breath, something like a really powerful one is breathing 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out for a full minute. So 6 rounds of that. Really great tool. Shift that emotional state up, and then start to think. The reason the breathing's so powerful is we have a cluster of neurons at the base of the brain that has a direct link to the heart. And when it senses our breath pattern as shallow and fast, that's threat. It's perceiving threat, sending our brain into a heightened state of awareness. Calming ourselves through breath is massively effective, tons of efficacy there. Shifting emotional state, and then engaging the brain and thinking through, okay, is this really a threat? Am I running the same pattern that was probably instilled in me by, a parent, a coach, a teacher at a very young age? And parent ourselves a little bit. Ask that 3-year-old self within you, okay, what is going on right now? What are you perceiving as a threat? And is this a threat that me, as a soon to be 51-year-old male, can't handle? Like, challenge that stuff. And when we do that and we engage, when we've calmed ourselves, our emotional selves, it allows us to think from a much, much clearer place. And think about that. Think about that on a daily basis when we don't do that, and how influenced our thinking is based on perceived threats from our sensing and our feeling states. Powerful. Think of all the decisions that are made based on that type of thinking, that threat-based thinking. Maybe super adaptive if you're being something traumatic happening to you, but not on the day-to-day. So breath, calm, then think, and really challenge, and challenge yourself to respond versus react. And so much of that just comes with curiosity and courage and confidence to engage in something different. And we all have the ability to do it. It's, don't doubt your ability to be able to change to change your experience, because we can. Now,
the beauty about this, as Arch is frozen right now, about this, no, you're back. The beauty about this is that you don't have to change your external reality first before you can feel better. So take a few breaths and then shift your energy towards maybe gratitude or positive intentions, or just going back in time to something that felt really peaceful and joyful, which shifts your emotional state. And then listen to the message. Listen to what the stress is telling you. Notice if there is something that may come from the past, that may be a little tiny voice that feels more like insecure or overwhelmed, or simply in resistance to you doing something that just doesn't feel right anymore. And just take note of it. We don't have to change it right away. It doesn't have to be like, oh, wow, okay, I have a problem, let's fix it. It can be a journey. It can be the beginning of a journey. It can be simply that you are no longer afraid of the stress that starts a change in your relationship to yourself with greater empathy and compassion. And that in itself may already make all the difference. Now, Arch and I said we should have another hour and another hour because there's so much we would love to share and talk about, but it's almost over. So Arch, tell people how they can find you.
Yep, you can find me at archfuston.com or archfuston.com. Also, human-better.com is me as well. Yeah, if you
and you also have a podcast I think people can listen to. You have you do private sessions. You do the Human Better program where also companies can definitely ask you to share your wisdom with them. There are a lot of things that you offer and make the world a better place. So I appreciate you so much for coming to today's show and for sharing that what you really have so beautifully laid out. And also I really appreciate how you have been so courageous to find your purpose and live from it. And that's why you are an inspiration for many. So thank you very much. And if you want to find out more about the work I'm doing, you just go to drfriedemann.com. Until next time, I'm sure we're going to find another exciting topic to talk about. Try to embrace your stress, see it as an opportunity to find yourself, and reach out to either of us if you have any questions about it.